Networks and infrastructure. From immersion in Jeppestown to the capacity analysis of a base building, various themes have formed part of my architectural process and progress thus far. Networks, beginning with the transient versus temporary, exploring how people use open, green, public space in conscious and subconscious manners. This translated into transient infrastructure, network infrastructure, hard and soft, and networks, existing systems. Furthermore, how stitching networks through architecture can create placeful spaces that are successful for both individuals and higher level orders. Open building stitching examines where transient or temporary capacities, relative to the base building, are stitched into an existing building. This theme then cycles around to the first theme and illustrates how every project builds on its predecessors. From contexts rooted in Johannesburg to the hypothetical, each site has presented its own challenges and opportunities. A night in Jeppestown instilled the value of immersion within a context, while the desktop study of Denver highlighted the information that can be gained from a more objective point of view. Context forms an integral part of architectural study, a notion which has been carried through from our first project. While every brief has requirements, every context equally presents its own requirements, which work in conjunction with the themes in the research phase of every project. A particular context of interest to myself is Fordsburg. This is due to several reasons, most significantly of which is the fine-grained nature of the open fabric, which is juxtaposed by the large block of the Oriental Plaza. Working with every brief set of themes and context, one develops a response to and through this research. Initially, responses were more research or exploration based, where I would question why, specifically related around the idea of transience and the related subconscious actions. The next step was a hypothetical or speculative response to infrastructure, wherein the notion of transience evolved into transient infrastructure, still questioning in terms of themes and context, but more related to an infrastructure that integrates into existing networks and temporal systems. This evolution continued into a more holistic analysis and engagement with networks in several forms. In response to the context, these networks begin to reveal opportunities for architecture, which is rooted in existing functioning systems. The progression of projects and respective outcomes have encouraged a progression in the process of architecture rather than the object of architecture. This process was founded on the immersive mapping and understanding of Jeppestown, where I implemented a simple intervention to challenge the subconscious transient users of a park. It continued through the proposal of an innovative neighborhood transient infrastructure, then through the stitching of a fine grain and large block grain urban fabric, with response to existing networks, principally a local network of curtain manufacturers. My semester and process of architecture is currently constructed of everything done thus far, inclusion of what was good and the exclusion of what was not, and I believe this leads to a process where the whole is truly greater than the sum of the parts.